we start at a save screen, and now we end this. Okay.
But in the future...
In the future, I am now Yoda.
In the future, Dave briefly forgets his shtick that he himself created.
It's true. I unfortunately sometimes have this happen, and then I become a monster. A monster.
Dave is losing himself. Anyways, welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal&Dave's Trip to Insanity.
Yep.
I mean Jupiter.
Yep, and we are here.
So yeah, last time we dropped off Ozzy.
So here's the thing about this. In the past, the monster village was awful and nobody liked us. Now, it's peaceful.
Now it's got nice festivals.
Yeah, like, in all seriousness. Yeah, no, it's just a nice place now.
So these guys... Wait, these little, like, Garlic Jr. dudes?
Yeah.
The whole time have just been, like, you know, evil monsters that decided they didn't feel like doing evil.
Yep.
Ozzy the Eighth.
Yep. And now...
yeah, is that all he has to say?
Yep.
The name's Vandao.
Yep, and now that Ozzy hasn't taken over, he's now, just a cook.
Well, I mean, he's doing something constructive.
Yeah. See, we made the world a better place. I mean, it took us time, but we did it.
Huh.
Yeah. And that's one of the things, like, you know, if you actually go looking around stuff like this in Chrono Trigger, you do see things pay off.
That is fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I want things. Let's get a couple shelters.
Now, the level of thought that went into this game is very impressive to me. The whole, like, cause and effect that they have. And it kind of, you know, it goes back to what we were saying earlier a few episodes ago about how it'd be fun to have a game where it encourages you to do New Game Plus and you go through different loops.
Yep.
Because I feel like that whole, like, cause and effect thing would be really, yeah, if well thought out, if given the time to develop, could be really good. But it would appear, you know, once again,
yeah.
our game designers have beat me to that one back in 1995.
Well, they
when
actually
I was but a youngling.
Well, this is one of the reasons why this is considered one of the better time travel games. So let me check.
Well, now I'm trying to think of what, like, other time travel games there are that really do that. Because I find time travel is very difficult to work as a story element, because you create the cause and effect questions where it's like, you know, if you go back in time and change something that would directly affect you, would that not then prevent you from going back in time to change that? Or is it a different timeline? You know. And since we're playing a game that was drawn by Akira Toriyama, it's like, yeah, all the things, all at once, because the time travel that Trunks goes through in Dragon Ball Z makes none of the sense.
Yeah. Well, now that we actually completed that bit...
Within the Cell Saga, there's at least 3 timelines that got created.
Well, now that we completed that bit, we actually have one more side quest to do. And then we actually have just the main
So there's, like, the future of Trunks, where Android 17 and 18 destroy the world.
We're gonna call it Earth 2.
Yeah, Earth 2. Good. You know, but then there's, like, Earth 1, where, you know, Goku and everyone exists. But, like, by virtue of the fact that Trunks visited there, everything changed, and that Android 19 and 20 appeared instead, which Trunks admits he did not recognize. But then there's a different future in which Trunks, having defeated Android 17 and 18, then defeats Cell. So there's, like, 3 different timelines there. And then Dragon Ball Super further muddies the issue by being like, oh, Well, there's another future where Majin Buu, not even Majin Buu, like one of Babidi's henchmen, like Demon King Dabura, goes and defeats everyone, and then Goku Black shows up. But he himself is the alternate universe of Zamasu, so it's just it's just a complete mess. Like none of it lines up in any reasonable way.
No, it doesn't. It's one of those things.
That's why, that story arc is, from what I can tell, considered to be both the best and worst story arc of Dragon Ball Super, and in some cases, Dragon Ball as a whole. Because some fans really like Goku Black as a villain, because he's not quite as I'm just in it for the lulz, or I'm just here to do evil, the way many of the villains were. Because Frieza just in his story arc relished in destruction, and Cell was kind of the same way. Where once he got to his final stage, he was obsessed with his own evolution, and then once he got there, he's just I'm bored. I want someone to challenge me. And then even he didn't play it by his own rules. He decided he's gonna go have a tournament, and then midway through the first fight, he just blows up the ring, and he's like, "Forget the rules, I want to fight."
Okay, apparently, and I looked this up. So I'm actually going to talk about this line that is kind of interesting. So there's actually a mistranslation here.
Good, I filled enough time for Dave to look up the next path.
Yeah, we actually finished the side quests.
All of them?
Yeah, apparently.
Impossible.
I know, right? I'm actually going to talk about this because we are now in the final bit here.
Wait, are we going to finish the game tonight?
Probably not. We have one big thing, which is darker. We're going to definitely get into the final.
I was going to say, I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck it. Maybe we will. Alright, let me make sure I'm going to prepare to this. Alright, so we are going to have to go to the Black Omen, but let me explain this, thing. So, we ask him.
You wish to fight, lovers? Any paths lay open to you. You may use that bucket or fly to the wind's time to the day of Lavos.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Yep.
Or there's the Black Omen, which floats in the sky above your world. Lapis is somehow connected with it. It's almost like he lives there or something.
Yep, I know, right? Mm-hmm. So, this whole thing, we did the... Yep. We have to go to the Black Omen. It's up to you to decide to stand where for, but now you must realize you are the only ones who stand a chance against him. However, you'll not be alone. I have blah blah blah, and he goes through the bit. One of you is close to someone who needs help. Find this person fast. Apparently, this line is a mistranslation.
Okay.
The whole idea of this line is supposed to say, you're all close to someone, find them to help them.
Well, yeah. Considering... If you can travel through time, then time is not of the essence. You don't need to hurry it up. You can totally stop for tacos and then travel back in time.
Alright, so...
I just want tacos.
Yep.
We need tacos, Dave.
Yeah, we do need tacos. So we are actually probably going to finish this up tonight. So we're going to see if we can do this, and we're going to do this the way we're going to have to unlock the New Game Plus. So first we're going to save.
Oh, much excitement.
Yep. And,
Well, I lost my train of thought about Dragon Ball story arcs.
Yeah. So, the nice thing about going to that village, the whole Ozzy quest, is now the place with the lowest cost of items in the game.
That was it.
So, I was able to stock up. I'm quite a lot.
Of course, yeah, you got so much stuff.
Yeah, and I also got, frick... Barrier and shield. Yeah, no, I have...
Yeah, okay.
We grinded.
Okay, good to see that we're invincible now.
Chrono, here's a speed.
Oh yeah, that's right. What I was saying about the Dragon Ball arcs is that a lot of villains just kind of relish in destruction, but Goku Black is one of the rare villains in the franchise where he actually has a proper motivation for the things that he does.
Yeah.
That are above and beyond, I just like blowing things up.
All right.
I mean, granted, like for anime, his motivation is nothing new, but for Dragon Ball, it is. His whole like godlike superiority that he thinks he's like doing a favor to the universe by getting rid of the flawed mortals.
Okay, so
Did you know that there was at one point an idea that Ian Corlett was going to be the voice of Goku Black in the dub?
oh really?
Yeah, apparently Sean Schemmel's a bit of a diva, though, and he wouldn't let anyone else voice Goku.
Fuck that.
Whereas there's a different episode in Dragon Ball Super where there's like some ooze monster that clones Vegeta, and they got Brian Drummond or back from the Ocean Group dub to voice the copy Vegeta.
That's lame.
Yeah, it is. I mean, well, Space Cadets and especially our friend group know all the stuff that's kind of gone down with the Dragon Ball dub and the Funimation people.
Alright, so we're now gonna go challenge Lavos. I'm going to Frog, you're up again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure we're good and saved.
Yes, I saved 3 times, just in case.
But did you save 4 times?
That's
not enough!
Possibly.
Nah, I'm a mad saver. Like, when I've done, like, a major thing in a game, I will definitely save at least twice. Just out of that kind of, like, OCD that happens.
No, I got it. Full speed ahead. Alright, let's do this. 2... Actually...
Alright, so we're going to 23?
No, I was actually planning on somewhere else, but we'll move there. I always forget that 1999 and 23 are not the same, so... That's
right,
just...
because we don't do anything in 1999 besides fight Lavos, right?
Yeah. So, we're gonna fight Lavos and see what happens.
Oh, man. This has been a long time coming for us.
Yep. We might actually do it this week.
You got it, Frog.
Yep.
I was gonna say, we got Pro Tycoon, we got his, amphibian companion, and Edgelord.
Look.
We have the perfect party.
Yep. Look, we are the perfect Dragon Ball party.
Please protect us.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo.
Yeah, basically.
The only way this could get better is if we had, like, Gohan as of, like, Cell Saga.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna crash into you, Lavos. We've gone full mode 7!
Vegas is like, wait, I forgot how to pilot mode 7.
We are inside. Ow.
We have reached planet phase.
No turning back now.
Is that the point of no return?
Yep.
Like you literally cannot leave and you cannot save your game?
I think so at this point, but I already saved the game, so...
Well, considering we're here now... Oh man, look at this.
Yeah.
It's Cell.
Yeah.
God, it really is Cell. Between the areas that have like the segmented lines down it and all the patches along the ground.
Yep.
Finally, you have met your match, Lavos. What kind of voice would Megas have? I don't know. I just give him like the Shadow the Hedgehog voice. This be their final battle?
You shall see.
Yeah, that's very much Cell. Wait, this game would have been made after the Majin Buu saga was published in Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball was over at the time in the manga.
Alright, the reason I also brought Frog is I wanted to make sure we are healthy.
We need to break his arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I asked that was just like, where are we at in the Akira Toriyama art development cycle?
A lot of different places at this point.
Yeah. That's a pretty impressive sprite, though.
That is a really nice sprite.
I mean, considering they were able to take up such a huge section of the screen, they were able to give him a lot of defined details.
Let's see. I'm just gonna... So, he has about 8,000 HP on both arms. 12,000 as well. So...
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're not long for this world if you keep doing that amount of damage.
Yeah.
Arm revives main body. This reminds me of a couple of earlier bosses that we fought that did kind of the same thing.
I'm just making sure we're healed. This is why I brought Fark along.
Hey, I'm with you there.
Take this! My love! My anger!
And all of my sorrow! Yeah, not quite there yet.
No.
Obstacle.
Make everything bad for us.
Okay.
Oh no.
Chrono has gone berserk!
Well, this is why I got this.
You got 99 cure items.
Heal. Die, monster!
You don't belong in this timeline.
Yeah. So this one has... So he has about 20,000 HP, so... We're just gonna make sure we got some triple attacks.
Seems like Chrono's the one who keeps getting inflicted by the status. Although sleep is less disruptive than Berserk.
Oh, you're right about that.
Flame battles!
Flame battle!
12 damage? Yeah, we might be a little overleveled on this one. Black magic damage.
Black magic! We'll see about that. It's his final form, we really have to worry about it.
Yeah. So there's never really like a proper explanation given for Lavos, huh?
It is what it is.
It came from space, and it's awful. Like that's the Lavos explanation.
Yep. Basically, we just have to accept him. He's the little thing we just have to live with. He's the monster at the end of our bed. That's at least how I view him. But again, this is just 20,000, so I think we're doing decent damage on him at this point. You just gotta make sure.
Well, I was gonna say, we're doing pretty good progress on that 20,000 HP.
Yeah.
If that's all he's got.
Yeah.
Considering we're doing, attacks that would round up to 2,000 most of the time.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Dark Mist. Illuminate. So we're doing about 3,000 damage per turn. We're probably close to his final form. Hopefully.
We gotta be. We got him. Got him yet?
Come on, Frog. You can do it.
Not quite yet.
Dark Mist! Okay, yeah.
Here we go.
Alright, this is the final form of Lavos.
I've evolved into yet another Dragon Ball Z villain.
Yep.
Except I look like I came from the movies.
Alright, so this is a trick boss. And I'll explain why in a sec. You see those things?
Yeah.
We're not...
Don't attack those.
No, we need to attack one of them.
Oh. I'm gonna say this is like the opposite of.
So
every
the
other fight
main
in the
human
game.
body is the trick.
Wait, Chrono has gone berserk.
This
again.
is why I bought 99 of these.
Good, we shall cure at all times. So, wait, if we attack both of them at the same time, like so.
No, we need to focus on one, which is the right bit, and I accidentally hit the wrong one. My bad. But, you know, this
Wait,
is...
the right one was the wrong one?
This is the one we need to hit. Yep.
Time warp.
This is one of those cases of... This,
I thought when... I would have thought that the ability like Time Warp would have actually taken that character away from you.
Yeah, no.
Like it sends them through time somewhere else.
Yep. Freaking this again.
Why Chrono? Well, like, why is it always him and not someone else? I assume that everyone else has better defense against it.
Probably.
Chrono, stop being such a dingus.
I'm doing my best here, but this is one of those things that just like, yeah, at this point.
You have the flowing Super Nintendo palette.
But yeah, the whole idea is that it's supposed to confuse us that one of them is like
It's the power of the Makio Star.
Yes.
But to give you an idea, the right bit has free 30,000 HP. The main one has 10,000. Oh.
Okay,
Never
so
mind,
you
that was
defeat-
the right one.
You defeat the correct one?
I
was gonna say,
killed
you
the wrong
can't-
one.
What?
The right bit. Okay, let me see.
I was gonna say you can't say left. You can't say right in right and left. You need to say correct. Because if the correct one is on the left, then it's not the right one on the left.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the right bit is actually the one that's the correct one, surprisingly.
Okay.
I thought it was right from his right.
Dreamless ultimate magic attack. Woof. Well, does it change or is it fixed?
I think it... Anyway, I made a mistake. That was my bad.
That doesn't answer the question, Dave.
I fixed... Anyway.
Well, no, I mean the bit's always the same, or it changes
Yeah.
each time.
The bit's always the same. So.
Oh, okay, so it's always on it's always on the player's right side. Oh
Yeah.
man, we've entered the goddess statue mode. JRPGs love to do this. Like, you'd be hard pressed to find a JRPG that doesn't do this, where like the big god final boss that you're fighting is not fought in some weird abstract space
Yeah.
of anime flashing colors. Magical epilepsy space.
Yep. Basically. So yeah, we don't have to worry about. We want to focus on the right bit. As long as the right bit gets damaged, then that's what we're working on.
So, damaging all of them at once is possibly the best strategy then?
Possibly, yeah. Because the last one only had.
Well, because if you have to destroy like the right side bit and then attack the main body, assuming that the body keeps the damage that you did to it while attacking everything.
Let's see. Yeah. So spamming Luminaire. Let's do this.
Basically that.
Yeah.
Time warp
He just likes doing the time warp again.
sends you back to the Jurassic. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yep.
Well, Isla's friends.
Kill them all. Kill. Yeah, see?
Wait. You killed the body and the bits are still here.
Yep.
So Cell's core is in one of those.
Yep. The idea of it is that
As long as I have that, I can continue to regenerate.
the idea of this fight is that it's supposed to fool you into thinking, oh,
You think the main body is the target that you need to hit.
yeah. When you're actually going for the right bit.
I don't know. It's kind of like a weird twist. It's subversive, but I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It's definitely unique.
Or you know what would make it work? And I don't know, maybe we're headed there already. But so we defeat that main body, but the bits are what we actually need to hit.
Yep.
So what if after a certain number of turns, those bits then morph into one of those main bodies?
That might be cool.
Like that would be the tip off to be like, oh yeah, each one of these is like a Lavos seed or embryo that then grows into Lavos.
That I think would be a neat idea.
Because then that would be like the logical tip off. Because otherwise, you feel like you've done something when you defeat the main body, and it's kind of obnoxious when you're like, oh well, it was actually this stupid little thing.
Yeah. That is fair.
Yeah. Well, there's only so much subversion players put up with before they're like, that's dumb.
Basically. I've just accepted,
Well, I was going to say, we have not hit the point where I say that that's dumb, but I'm still at the point where I'm like, huh, that's an interesting choice.
yeah, it is. But, like I said, it's an interesting choice.
Or like, even now, if they were to be like, leaving these bits alive for a certain number of turns would then regenerate that body in the center of the screen, even if the bits themselves did not turn into it. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
Honestly, it's
I'm spitballing here as we spam the same couple of attacks over and over again.
It's true. At this point, we're kind of in the mode of we found a good solution that works. So I'm just
I feel like we've kind of won. We just need to we just need to cast life on you, Yevon.
like there's 3,000, 30,000. So
Magus is hanging in here. Wait.
yeah.
Oh, see, look, they did just what I was saying they should do. Alright, good job, Chrono Trigger guys. You anticipated my thoughts from 25 years in the future.
Heal, everyone, Frog. I believe in you.
Yep.
Like I said, it's supposed to fool you into thinking the main body is the middle guy.
And I was gonna say, I'm happy with this boss fight now.
Yeah. It fixes your main issue.
Yeah, well, the fact that the bits allow it to regenerate the main body, then totally syncs up. It works. To be like, oh yeah, you can damage this battle body of it, but as long as these cores remain intact, it'll keep coming back. It is logically consistent, both within the fiction and within the gameplay.
True.
There is no ludonarrative dissonance to be found.
Oh, God, lightning!
God lightning should have hurt more than that.
God, lightning, God, lightning.
But you said that the core should only have how much HP?
30,000.
30,000?
Oh, the main... Okay, so here's how it
I was
broke
gonna
down.
say, I feel like we've
The
done
left
way
bit-
more than that.
The left... Well...
Wait a second. Is the healing number that we see on any given one of these applied to the entire group?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, if we're attacking the entire group, and then one side loses 1,300 and the other side gains 1,500, but it's a net thing,
No.
then we're not doing anything.
No, it's the whole thing is like...
Okay, well, Lavos also decided to pimp slap you.
Yeah. Take my dark matter.
Alright. You got this. I
Yeah.
believe in you.
I do too. I believe in myself. Okay. Let's see. Which one is...
Are you sure the correct core is fixed?
I don't know at this point. I'm just gonna...
You got attacked by a blob of curious viscosity.
I've been attacked by a lot of things. Okay. Item. Revive. Thankfully.
You know, these backgrounds are kind of interesting. I kind of wonder if there's any significance to it.
There we go.
Full power.
Yep.
Oof. That takes it out of you.
Yeah.
Although that didn't actually do a whole lot of damage on the right bit.
Trying to think.
Although, maybe we're gonna destroy the body again.
Maybe, probably beforehand. We'll see.
I know we're back in right side gargoyle, left side goddess statue. Yep, that's what we did. Although the body, or the thing they showed in the background for a little bit, wasn't that like a machine or like Lavos form that we saw back in the like ancient times?
Take this. Oh, wow.
Whoa, is that it?
Yeah, that's it!
We did it?
Yeah, we did it.
Yes.
We beat Chrono Trigger.
Time unravels along with epilepsy.
Yep. We actually did it.
Well, wait, we were in silhouette with the lava spits. Chrono. You gotta tell us to wake up again.
Yep. That's why it's a meme.
It's like, I've been awake for like 60 hours of gameplay.
Yep.
We are a little... You're not my dad.
We must K.
Wait, what? So, like, we beat Lavos and we saved all the time, but we falsified the evidence against you, so you're done.
Yes, I saved time.
And as everyone knows, time is money. So we saved a lot of money on this gig.
Yeah! You saved the future and gave us hope.
Beat reptiles.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
how are you all here?
What's going on here?
It's like we threw a party and invited everyone from across the time-space continuum without regard to the crazy things that might happen.
Yeah. We saved the past, present, and the future. We're gonna celebrate us.
And yet somehow still just in time for the fair.
Yeah.
Which is like, how is time moving in a parallel direction?
There's Luke with Mom. She still can't walk, which sucks, but you know, we have to live with the consequences. Living with the consequences.
Yes, living with the consequences of the Chrono trigger.
Oh yeah, no. We have to live the consequences of our past and present and future. We have to accept them for what we did. But
So heavy, man.
I know it's heavy, but we did what we had to.
Alright. We sure did.
Now we can walk around and talk to people. Yay. Hey, it's you.
That's Melchior.
He doesn't have to sell weapons anymore. Yay.
Get you next time. I'm going to be constructing the ultimate gear. You might say it's a strange gear. Maybe a Xeno gear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dancing girls just exploded out of us.
Yep. Make it look all so pretty. Yep. It's a very
definitely a pretty like charming moment to end the game on.
Yep.
And
now
we're
we say goodbye to
the-
everyone.
It's like, hey, the time machine. We should destroy it.
Each to thine time.
Hey, wrought evil to the world.
The gate has grown weak. And now we say goodbye to everyone. Thank you, Kino. Your Kino. What do you mean? We go.
I let thrust friend into space-time continuum.
Yeah. Tis frogs, tis a feisty crowd, but they are thine kin, and tis of consequence. Queen Lean awaits your majesty. We too shall take our leave.
Can you imagine the sheer disruption you'd create to the timeline just by making these people aware of what the future is like?
That was technically explored in Chrono Cross, but we're not gonna talk about that.
No, because if we play another Chrono game, we're gonna play the proper sequel to Chrono Trigger.
Xenogears?
Yes.
Honestly, the big problem with Chrono Cross...
Also because I don't know where we get a copy of Chrono Cross.
Well, Chrono Cross, is the big problem I have with that is it really shits on this game's cast hard in various different ways.
Really?
Yeah. Robo
How could you possibly shit on this game's cast? This game is so good.
Robo basically is killed off in a random scene that you can easily miss for one.
What?
Yeah.
You cannot do that to Robo.
Yeah,
It
Robo's
is
like the best.
disgraceful.
Robo's like the best boy. Chrono and Isla are presumed killed, and it's
You
like,
better not have touched the frog.
oh, you messed with the time stream. That's so bad. And
Whatever.
we're gonna pretend Chrono Cross doesn't exist for this. Look, you don't need Chrono Cross to enjoy this.
You were
game.
just giving me even more motivation to be like, next up is Xenogears.
Yes, mostly because Chrono Cross, I believe, also had a very different development team overall. So
Oh no, because none of the people, or very few of the people who worked on Trigger worked on Cross, because they all end up working on Xenogears.
I do know technically there is a kind of sequel that Chrono Cross took elements from called Radical Dreamers, which was an SNES visual novel.
That's crazy talk, son.
I know, but it exists. It's not exactly a visual novel, but it is, a digital type novel thing where you find out some more stuff about what happened to Magus, and like I said, it took elements from that.
Oh, well, I do want to know what happens to Magus, but as long as it's good things that happens to Magus.
Yeah. Right, besides, our actions speak louder than words.
As he becomes Lord of the Dark
Aw,
Ages.
look, Frog got a kiss.
He did not turn into a prince, though.
Yeah. He doesn't need to turn into a prince. He was always a prince.
The Frog Prince.
Yes. He's fine with being who he is. He knows what he is. He's better that way. More interesting. So, you're going to search for Scad. And now Magus is going to search for his sister across space-time.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he's been around for like 10,000 years.
Yeah. I will miss you. Say hi to me sometimes. I know I'm planting like all the plants in the world, but please, just say hi to me. Just give me a wave.
You know where to find me.
Uh-huh. You know where to
I will be there for the next 2,300 years.
And don't talk to me about any Chronos and or crosses.
You do not want to trigger me.
Damn it,
That is to say, Chrono trigger me.
Yeah. Luca, you have taught me these emotions. Thank you.
I will bring them to robot kind.
Aw.
They will not handle it well.
Goodbye. Oh. Caution. Oil. Slight... Oh, he's crying!
I have learned how to cry. What is this sensation?
Hey, Kikaider.
It is very inefficient.
It's inefficient, but worthwhile.
I will have to purge it from my data later.
Alright, Luca, time to go team up with Goku. We're sending you through. Yeah. And now, things... Oh, Princess, the king asked for your presents.
Look at how pretty they can make things just by having several pixels of fluctuating colors.
Yep. Aww. Like I said, this is also one of the reasons why Chrono Cross kind of sucks, because this just is so wrapped up well.
So Chrono Cross just undoes the good ending that this game has.
Yeah. And
That's the worst.
honestly, I wish that they did something where it was set so far in the future, and, you know, if you want to, you can look up the characters had nice lives. You don't really have to think.
Yeah, I agree. Like, when you have a game, like or you know, a work, especially like this, where it's so revered, so like classic, that everybody remembers it and loves it, you can't destroy that. Mm-hmm. Take note, Star Wars.
Yeah. No, this is such a fun little ending too,
Yeah.
where, you know, like riding off on balloons,
Yeah, you can't destroy this.
fireworks, and then, you know, we get the...
It's gonna be a long episode for us, but hey, we made it.
Yeah, we finally did it after 10,000 years.
I know, we really did.
And check this out. Fireworks of mode...
Character design, Akira Toriyama.
Yep.
Our Dragon Ball Z guy. Supervisor is Hiro Nobu Sakaguchi.
Yeah.
And Yuji... Dude, it's the guy who created Dragon Quest and the guy who created Final Fantasy were both supervisors on this game?
Yeah. This is one of those cases of... This was kind of like a very A-team game. It's very rare.
Yeah, like I knew that, but like to see it in the credits is like, oh, it really was.
Like, this is like one of those rare games where it's
Look
like...
how cute they are on the balloon together.
Oh, yeah. Like, this is one of those rare games where it's like, oh, wow, guess what? No, we did it.
Tetsuya Takahashi.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder what the other guys are doing though. Like I can go on for days about how Tetsuya Takahashi became the Xeno guy, but
Honestly, I'm kind
I
of...
bet the other one's probably.
I'm
good for
impressed
this,
with the cinematic scoping of this ending. Like, the balloons just from the sky there, from how that is a nice...
That is really good use of Mode 7.
Yeah. Oh, wow, we got an undershot?
Yeah, they made unique sprites for each one of these.
Jeez.
This is just like their ending, like, hey, let's all be happy. I bet whatever artist was doing these was having some, like, whatever that feeling was that one gets on, like, the last day of school before summer vacation. It's just like, oh, you know, it's over. I'll just do, like, this one last cool thing.
Look at Chrono going off into the
Go to the
moon.
do they know that there's no oxygen up there?
Don't worry, they'll just discover the Watcher on the blue area of the moon, and he'll be like, "What are you doing here? Oh god, I gotta watch Spider-Man do stuff in the X-Men."
Gosh.
My comic book joke of today, that's there. But
I was gonna say, this whole time since we started this, I have kept myself from going to play Chrono Trigger on my own time.
Mhm.
Now I finally can.
you're just like, I now have time.
I didn't want to take it away from you.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I'm actually glad I was able to finish this off on stream. Like,
Yeah.
you know, this might not be our most popular place here, but I'm glad we actually finished it. Like, we finished one of the best JRPG. Take a look at that.
like-
That's-
You know, if we go farther, maybe we'll look back on these and find that they got a whole lot of views because people who discovered us liked seeing us play this.
Hey,
Ted
Ted.
Woosley.
Yep, this is one of his. This is one of his major efforts.
I was gonna say I've seen that name before.
He kind of named a translation term called Woosleyism, where basically you can't get the exact translation, but you replace it with something better that fits. Basically, it's like
I mean,
Ted.
that's good localization, is what that is.
Yeah, like he worked on. It's mostly named for his work on Chrono Trigger and the Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, so that's where I would have known it from.
Yeah, and like I said, we have a lot of people here, but yeah, just take a look at that. Like, man.
Oh, yeah. This is not a small game by any stretch.
No, they really did impress us. The fact that this was one of like their last games on the system, really, well, maybe not last.
Yeah, well, I'd have to check it because around this time you would have had, besides Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG and Final Fantasy VI.
True.
And yeah, the PlayStation cover. The end.
The end.
We
Yeah.
saved the world. That is such a detailed Earth sprite. It almost makes you think of like a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So does it just end there?
Yeah.
Like if
Technically,
you press start, like the game does not reset.
right now it's.
So does that screen we got to let it sit on, and because we're still a decade or more out from smartphones being invented,
Yeah.
we have to tell our friends to come over so that they can see that we beat Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, basically,
All right.
we're stuck here forever, guys.
Well, this was great. I really liked going through this. Music.
Yeah.
Oh man, if we actually do Xenogears, you're gonna hear basically this same theme, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's from Chrono Trigger."
Yep. Well, I hope everybody had fun with this.
Well,
I really do.
Thanks to everyone who has followed us thus far, and who continues to support us. Thank you, Space Cadets, and we look forward to bringing you more fun Let's Play content on Hal&Dave's Trip to Jupiter.
Yeah. I hope you are prepared for the most inconsistent Let's Play just because of how long it took to make between episodes.
It'll be better, I swear.
We promise. Have a good one.
Sayonara, baby.